Okay, so let's take a look at how that works in Unity. So this is my scene view. I have a couple of zombies here, and I have my patrol route here. And I want both of the zombies to follow this particular patrol route. So let's look at the patrol route itself. I have it over here in the hierarchy view, and this is basically an object that contains all of the patrol points that I just showed before, and those are right here as well. So what this is basically just a script that draws them in the editor, and that keeps an order on the individual patrol points. That's it. There's no logic, there's no intelligence, there's nothing in the patrol route script as such. The actual logic goes on inside the zombies, inside their script, and I might show you a little bit more of that. I'm not sure about that yet. So anyway, the way I've written the script, the zombies will start by looking at what patrol route they belong to. In this case, both of them belong to the same patrol route, and then they're going to pick the patrol point that is closest to them and set that as their next target, and then they're just going to follow the route from there. So that means I can just pop in a zombie into the scene and ask him to follow a particular route, and then he'll do basically the smart thing from there. If I just start the game, of course the characters, the zombies, have the same zombie controller, so same animator. So if I just start the game, they're going to go into the same state and into the same animation immediately, and that means they're going to be walking in perfect sync until something different happens to one of them. And I don't want that, because that looks really unnatural. It looks like they're sort of dancing or following the same music or something like that, and we don't want that. So I've just added a very short random pause. So what I basically do in the start part of the script, I disable this animator, and then I ask the zombie to re-enable the animator after a random amount of time, like a few seconds. So let's see how that works. I'm going to stay in scene view, and now you can see that the zombies are not animating, and now they started animating at slightly different times, which means that it looks a little bit more natural when they walk around. And you can see that this guy is heading for this point, and this guy is heading for that point now. When he reaches it, he's going to be heading for this point. Now notice that this line actually goes through this obstacle, but my zombie doesn't. And that's because when he was here, he was using the built-in Unity navigation system to actually navigate, pathfind his way over here. And the pathfinding mesh looks like this. So he will avoid this obstacle and just walk there. So that's how that looks. However, this is really boring. It's really boring to just have zombies walking around. So let's switch into game view and see what happens when I walk a little bit closer. Now this guy is walking towards his target point, and he's not seeing me, which is, I suppose, kind of okay. But of course I want these guys to see Janet at some stage and attack her and basically eat her. So let's see if we can make that happen. Oh dear, this guy just saw me now, and he's coming for me, and I'm going to... No, that's not good. Horrible. Well, let's find out what happened, because this of course happened by design. So let's take a look at what that, how that's put together in the presentation.